We are back. It's been almost a year. I actually checked to see when we uploaded our last vlog, and it was October 3rd, I think, when we went to the Parade of Homes. So we are almost on a year. But before we started like diving in and vlogging and uploading videos, we kind of wanted to give you guys just like an update and a backstory of why we took a break. There's been a lot of changes, a lot of things happen in a year. So there's a lot of new things. But we will start with, obviously, you guys know, I was pregnant and had a baby. It was a pretty bad pregnancy. My dad passed the same day or night that Jovi was born. And that took a big toll on me personally. It's not anything that I ever really talk about or state to people, but it just wasn't a good frame of mind moment for me the past year. But it just, we weren't in a good space. And not with each other, not with the kids, just the space we were in. I felt because, and I know that our birth vlog was so weird too, and I just have to point that out. But we knew that my dad, and I'm gonna start crying and I don't wanna do this. We knew my dad, I know, was passing. And so although we were so excited, I know a lot of people were like, your reaction to having a girl like that, you know, like what was that? Well, I also knew that I was losing him. So, dang it, I didn't think I was gonna do this.
We'll be back in another year. Peace.
So, that was really hard because especially, I never got to mention this to you guys, but they called Mike and they didn't want to let me know, but they were like, hey, this is the situation. We think that you have a year. And I mean, a year, good gravy. We think that you have probably about a week. And they were like, you know her frame of mind better than, you know, we do. Obviously, you're living with her. So we're gonna throw this information at you and you do what you think is best for her and the baby. So he slept on it, he prayed on it, and when he woke up, that was on a Wednesday. We woke up Thursday. I can't talk, but you guys are used to that. And he felt like God was telling us that we needed to go right then. So he kind of dropped the bomb like, hey, your family's saying that you probably have a week. I don't think you do. I feel like God's telling me that we need to go home so you can say goodbye. I know, right?
What did you rope me into?
I
I quit.
So we drove home Thursday. We had Jovi Friday. But that was like the hardest thing I've ever done. I feel like I was choosing Jovi over my dad. And I know that at the end of the day, regardless, he was passing, but that was hard to walk away and not be there and to be the only family member not there for that. If you know me at all, you know I am super, super close with my mom and dad. So it was just something that I struggled with for a very, very long time. Darn it. Okay, we're gonna move on from that because I don't want to cry anymore. So, yeah, I wasn't in a good headspace to be recording and trying to edit films when I felt like the whole world was still continuing and I felt like it shouldn't have in those moments. And I know that's life, but it's hard when you're in them. So fast forward to, we have Jovi. She ended up being really sick for a long time. She was not gaining weight at all, and it wasn't even like, oh, she was low on the charts. There were points where she wasn't even on the charts. She was like there's someone sneaking out to the bathroom. We have the kids in bed, so I'm trying to get them in bed. As you can probably hear, it's not happening. But anyways, she was super sick. She wasn't gaining weight. We, you know, tried everything under the sun. I even was supplementing. We started her on food a little bit earlier than we did with the boys. Like we tried everything. She was actually on food for 3 months and still like solids, baby foods, and was not gaining weight. We finally was able to figure out what was going on. She is super healthy now, as you guys
for it now.
Yeah, as you guys will see. And I am so excited for you guys to see her because she's so big now and she's just doing so much. But we also have made a move, which you guys have not seen yet. We moved January 28th, I believe, was our move date. The house that we were going for fell through. We actually put another offer in, which I don't know if we ever vlogged about that.
No, we didn't.
We put another offer in on the house that we originally lost because it went back on the market because that one fell through. And they accepted our offer. And we put our house on the market, and the day before, well, we were supposed to close on a Monday, and that Friday, so the next business day, we were notified that the person buying our house wasn't officially approved. So we were selling our house contingent on, I mean, we were buying our house contingent on us selling our house. We have one income. We can't have, and we actually still own our house in West Virginia, so that would have been 3 mortgages, and it just wouldn't have been, yeah, it wasn't going to happen. So we went to the guy that we were purchasing the house from, and he was like, if she tries to go through my lender and gets approved, then I'll extend your guys' contract, because our contract expired that Monday that we were closing. Well, to make a long story short, she went with their lender, got approved, but he did not renew our contract. So now our house is sold. And we have nowhere to go. So we made a very quick purchase and we love the house. But it's not quite what we were wanting. It doesn't have the land or anything like that. So we're a little bit bummed about that, but it's a beautiful home. It suits our needs. You know, we have an extra bedroom now, so we don't have all 3 kids jammed into one. And we were thinking about maybe doing a house tour. We'll see. I know that a lot of you were wanting a nursery tour, and we actually do have her room set up. It's about the only room in the house set up. If that's not princess status, I don't know what is. But I'm definitely gonna do a nursery, I almost said nursing, a nursery tour. And another big change, we have actually decided that we are going to homeschool. We are only going to homeschool the younger 2 boys because I'm too nervous. Most people start out homeschooling their kids, you know what I mean? So they start with 1 and then, you know, they add the other one and add the other one. I feel like it's going to be a lot to take on homeschooling 3 all at once for my first year. So I decided that I was just going to do Jace, which will be in kindergarten, and then Gage, which is preschool, 3-year-old pre-K. Our goal is to be able to bring Rylan home next year, if everything works out well. And that's the thing, like we didn't want to pull him out of school not knowing how this was going to go. So that's going to be a super interesting journey. Hopefully that goes well, but I definitely want to do a tour of the homeschool room as well, because we have a legit homeschool room. It's a small room, but it's dedicated just for homeschooling. And I love it. I think it turned out super, super cute. So we'll probably do a tour of that as well. But I mean, I think that's, can you think of anything else that needs updated? No.
No.
Okay, I think that's about it. Like I said, I was trying to do this like as fast as possible because I know just sitting here and listening to someone talk.
I got a new car.
Yeah. He did get a new car. His car died, and you guys will not believe what he picked out. He picked out a minivan. Yeah. He has tried to talk me into for years now getting a minivan, and I hate them. I hate the height. It's terrible for my back. I'm always hitting my head. Like, I refuse minivans. It's just not my jam. If you have a minivan,
likes it now.
That's fine. No, it's a smooth ride. It's a smooth ride, but that's about it. Anyways, so he got himself a a minivan, which I just think is so funny. And I don't know why. But, okay, anything else? No?
Nothing. I got nothing.
Okay, yeah, so we talked about the move, why we kind of paused with vlogging. I don't know, guys. I think that's about it, but we're going to try to stick to our old schedule, which is uploading every Tuesday and Thursday, but I don't know, you know what I mean? Especially because I am going to be homeschooling. I don't know how my days are going to look. So just bear with us as we kind of like ease back into this process. But yeah, that's it, guys. Thanks for watching.
Peace.